What's up, Expanse fans? Welcome back to the channel, The Expanse, Season 1, Episode 2, The Big Empty. But before we jump into that, just got to say something real quick. Hope everyone is doing okay out there. I know it's scary. I know it's horrible with what's going on.
It's a pandemic.
Yeah, hopefully we can provide a little bit of distraction. I know this is a little bit of a distraction for us, which is great. We can engage with you guys, maybe make you laugh, give you some entertainment, take you out of the real world for a minute, because
get away from that coronavirus.
Yeah, it is really scary out there. I hope everyone is safe. So I just wanted to mention that before we jump into this. But we started The Expanse.
Yep.
Episode 1 was really, really interesting. For me personally, for the first episode of a series, it kind of gave me a little bit of everything that I love and kind of want from basically a pilot episode. We got a lot of information.
Yes.
We got to kind of get a quick introduction to all the worlds we're dealing with, because obviously The Expanse is in space. Mm-hmm. We got some characters.
The Punisher.
But hashtag...
Thank you, guys.
Hashtag not our Punisher.
I mean,
Thomas Jane is a dope Punisher, but... Actually, there's our Punisher right there.
No, that's Jon Snow.
No, right there. There he is. There's our Punisher. Jon Bernthal.
I mean, Jon Snow got punished.
Yeah.
Jon Bernthal.
Jon Bernthal's our Punisher. That's our guy. But yeah, he's been in a million things. So, Hung was a really funny show that he was in on HBO. He's been in a ton of stuff.
Have I seen that?
I don't think so.
Oh my God.
It was quite funny. Hung.
Got it.
Yeah, so
skip it.
So, but yeah, we got a lot of stuff, and one really cool thing, you guys threw it in there, but it was pretty evident from the episode, is that this is a real life, real to science type of space show.
Which I loved that, when you told me about that, they try to make it as legit as possible.
The science is real. We're not getting any kind of Star Wars
or
light speed type stuff. Right. It's really cool. They can't travel in light speed, obviously, would rip the body apart. They got to do the medicine juice stuff, and they got to clamp down on mouthpieces. They have to flip and burn when they got to change directions, and it's really cool. And then you see characters from other parts of the galaxy coming to Earth with a different gravitational pull, and their bodies getting sunk in and pulled to the ground.
That was crazy.
I love when we play with that kind of stuff in a sci-fi type show. I think that's so cool, and I'm really looking forward to see the other stuff that kind of plays into it. But we've gotten essentially 3 worlds, or 3 sections of people, because the Belters aren't a world. But Mars, Earth,
I feel like it's its own species a little bit.
Right. It's 3 areas, Earth, Mars, and the Belters, who are all kind of at odds, which seems pretty obvious. The UN is controlling Earth, and we saw the one woman who looks to be in a position of power messing with that, basically torturing that Belter.
Which, side note, if you've seen The Punisher, she was Madani's.
Can't mistake that voice, yeah.
Right? Mom. So
yeah, that voice is unmistakable. You can't miss it anywhere.
Oh my God, the raspiness, love her.
So and Thomas Jane, he's a cop running around doing things. He was given a task to go find a girl who was on this other ship, and this crew was sent to go they found the distress, and they ignored it at first, and then the main character, who seems to be a main character, kind of went back and acknowledged that they found it, and they couldn't ignore it then, and then they went, and then the ship got fucking nuked by a bunch of pirates, who I'm fascinated to find out exactly what that means in this world.
Right.
What are pirates? Are they alien creatures? Are they just other people who are rejects from other worlds? Exactly how does this work? Because there obviously was a big threat. Obviously it was a situation they didn't want to handle. They were all really hesitant, and I just want to know what the threat is. I'm fascinated by bad guys, and, that kind of stuff is just really interesting to me.
Same.
Do you think they're aliens?
I don't know. I don't know about that one. Maybe they're just rejects from some other place, but I don't think they're aliens.
Yeah, I think that would be kind of interesting if they were some sort
You're an alien.
Sometimes I act like an alien. Yes. So overall, I personally absolutely loved the first episode. I like the foundation that's been set. I think the story is going to be interesting. I'm really curious to see where it leads. Where did that girl go?
Shoot.
Was she planted there for bait and taken away just to set up the attack? I don't know. It's all very interesting. Do you have any other thoughts before we jump into this?
No.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, what's your name?
Ade. I'm the new navigator.
He's having a flashback.
Oh.
There's something you should know.
And that's the last thing she said to him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hoss!
Oh, we call him Haas.
Buckle up! How bad are we gonna catch it? Pretty bad.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's messing them up. Oh, shit.
I mean, knowing now that they're trying to make it as realistic as possible, that's fucking terrifying. If that's like shit that would actually happen to your body.
Yeah.
Hell doesn't know. Never catch me in space, that's for damn sure.
Somebody shut that damn airlock!
I mean, did that like pull out some of the oxygen?
That was intense.
Do not lose that ship.
Jesus, you're not.
We're going after them.
Buddy, I don't think
We're losing them!
Don't do it, Alex.
They just dusted 50 of our friends.
Well, let's not make it 55.
What if they don't like being followed?
They slip off that screen, they're gone forever. What is wrong with you? I gave an order!
You think rank matters now?
Get up!
We're not going anywhere.
Okay, wouldn't you want to like risk your life for the people that fucked up yours?
I mean, we don't know how much of a threat these people are. I mean, they just nuked an entire ship of their people.
I mean, I would want to go after them.
You don't know what they are, though.
I'm
That's
just
the thing.
saying, I don't care at this point.
What if they look like Predator or something?
Fuck that shit all day. Put that on a shirt. No.
I love that, like, literally picked up right where we ended.
Absolutely.
I love when that happens. And he was getting a little bit of a flashback.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is intense.
Yep.
That is really intense.
Father, bother, poured hot coffee in the parking lot. Home.
Home.
I'm home.
That's dope.
Show me my
Show
files.
me my files.
Wow.
Replay my last messages.
My last messages.
Tried to give you the best of all worlds, and you choose to live like some filthy handmaid among the riffraff of the solar system. It's time to come home.
You're so blind and so condescending, and you're never gonna change. If you won't take yourself seriously as an adult, then why should I care about being your child? Maybe what you hate about me the most is that I remind you of yourself.
That was dope. I want one of those.
Is it true you had a belter up on hooks for 20 hours?
He's an OPA smuggler and a terrorist.
The Secretary General has publicly disavowed gravity torture. If you want to talk to that belter, you put him in the tank.
Gravity torture. That's gotta be so insane.
Right.
You're well spoken for an OPA soldier.
Because I'm a belter, I'm naturally OPA. I'm just a citizen of the belt. I work for the future of my people as you do for yours.
I need to know how you got your hands on restricted stealth technology that could destroy the balance in the system.
You mean the balance between Earth and Mars? Earth has created a race of exiles out in space who have no homes to return to.
Wow.
What is going on, sir?
Someone entrusted you to transport pieces of the Holy Grail. The question is, who?
We all have our duty.
So remember the ship that got blown up, they had that stealth technology and they thought it was Mars.
Right.
Belters.
Cool. Mm-hmm.
What's wrong with the radio?
Board's cooked, and I'm guessing the antenna array up top has seen better days.
I'm gonna go outside and see what's what.
I don't mean to be a bad news bull or anything, but airlock's done.
The outer door's gone.
And we'll have to vent the ship.
You out of your tree?
We'll lose all oxygen in the cabin.
Everything depends on fixing that radio.
We don't have to go outside. We open those doors, we're done. The ship could crack apart. Please, just listen to me. Listen to me. If we go out there, we're gonna die. I'm not ready to die.
Hey, you're in shock. You're in shock. You know the symptoms. You know the symptoms. Just breathe.
Wow.
That's so insane.
Well, it could have been worse. It can always be worse.
This reminds me of Passengers.
Okay, it's worse.
Oh shit.
A week ago, those dead patches started appearing. My guess is the Griegus are stealing water again. Some belchers clearly don't respect the green space's role in recycling the air and the water.
You seem sure it was Belters.
The criminals here tend to be.
Maybe if everyone in Ceres had this view, they'd respect it more.
There. Now you can make your own view.
Burn right back. Fuck no. Oh hell no. Oh
shit!
Bye bye.
Oh no.
Got a spare?
You're an Earther. I don't even know where you're from. We're gonna be space trash in a few hours, and you wanna start a friendship? You don't think we're gonna make it? What are you doing up here? Naomi told me to. She's a cat now.
Oh shit. Uh-oh. Is he getting cabin fever?
Alex, send me some juice to E12. Alex!
Oh, E12. There you go, sugar.
Space does some trippy shit to you.
You must think I'm pretty stupid, don't you? I can take a core part, put it back together with my eyes closed, but ask me whether or not I should rip your helmet off and kick you off this bucket. And I can't give you a reason why I shouldn't. Or shouldn't. Except Naomi wouldn't like it.
Damn. Could you imagine?
Could you pass me the drill?
I don't want to.
Thank you.
Alex, he's hypoxic. His breather's crapping out.
Damn it, how long can he hold on?
We're losing him. We're in a vacuum. He's in a suit. Look, what do you want me to do? There's no spare.
Said you're a medic. Act like one.
Oh my god.
I'm hooking our breathers up, okay, so we can share air. Okay. Hold on, buddy. Hold on, Alex. Breathe. Breathe, Alex. Breathe in. Just keep breathing.
This is crazy.
We don't get that radio back. We all die. Today.
Just need a couple breaths.
Oh man. This is fucking intense, dude.
Just think about something else, like your kid.
Oh, he's got a baby.
Hey guys, we're running out of air. We're running out of air.
No fucking way.
Now?
No, carry on.
Piece of shit.
We have connection.
Of course, kicking it works.
Fuck.
Get back in here now.
Dude, get up! He fucking can't breathe, you dicks! Get up!
Dude, that's gotta be absolutely horrifying and awful.
Get your asses in here now.
I for sure thought these guys were both dead.
How do you sure he's not?
At least one of them is awake.
No, come on, man. No! 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 Are you serious? No, keep trying!
Fuck, dude.
Keep trying. Oh, thank God. Oh, Jesus.
Oh my God.
That's got to be killing your brain cells, right? That lack of oxygen.
Saved my hide, partner.
Wow.
You crazy son of a bitch.
Yeah, no problem.
This shit is tense, man. This dude keeps getting people in trouble.
Honestly.
Quit making bad decisions, man.
I mean, but they needed the radio. Otherwise, they literally are going to die out
They
there
shouldn't have
regardless.
been out there.
This is also true.
They fell for the trap.
Here, go another round. I'll break it. You're 2 heartbeats away from running the government on this planet, yet you're accountable to no one. How does that happen?
This boy isn't some hapless smuggler. I believe the OPA may be trying to obtain stealth weapons.
If Earth can't afford a stealth program, how can a bunch of rock tossers?
They can't, unless they have found a new friend like Mars.
Cold War's a bloodless war. Mutual distrust and complete codependence.
Heaven help us all if Mars and the Belt decide to shut a toothbrush. Bold move. The Cold War is over. This is something new.
So it feels like we're getting a potential dangerous alliance between the Belters and Mars.
Correct.
Even water like these today. Beltalowda.
It's good. We can sell him.
Star Helix, don't move!
Why would you dump all that water? You dumb dumb.
And everything you got?
Ew.
See, the Greeks were smart. They'd siphon a little water, they'd sell it off. Nobody's wiser. But you gutter punks, you screwed the golden goose. Dirtbag school's in session. Listen, pick all the pockets you want. When you mess with the water, that's when you're going down. Hey. Get out of here. Stay away from Ta'Aqua. Tell all your friends.
The prisoner, Heike Sabon, took his own life by avoiding the high-gravity injections from his crash couch. It appears he broke free of his restraints during the critical phase of the ascent when he knew the guards would be receiving their own injections. Earth's gravity. We used it to hurt him. He threw it back in our face.
Holy shit, dude. That sounds like a miserable way to die.
Right?
That ship that attacked the can wasn't tucked behind an asteroid. It was hiding in plain sight. It's stealth ship.
Why would they nuke a civilian ship without warning?
Because they can.
We'll worry about Mars later. We got 3 hours of juice.
I guess all we gotta do now is pop a cold beer, wait to be rescued.
Sure.
Now there's a girl I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. A few rotations back, some dog jock was slobbering all over while she's backing the ship out. We laid hands on her. Damn, she planted him in the deck. That girl had skills.
What ship was that?
Scopuli. Dumpy old transport. In some kind of trouble?
I'm sure it's nothing she can't handle.
Interesting.
Alex?
You got someone?
Someone hurt us. Ship en route.
Holy shit.
Ship. It's Mars.
Oh no.
The Donager. Flagship of the Martian Navy.
Curious to see what a Martian looks like in this show.
Well, I mean, that just means you're from Mars. You
Yeah.
could look like anything, I guess.
Who knows? I don't think we've met one yet.
Okay, but if they're trying to make this as realistic as possible, they're gonna have aliens.
If you believe aliens exist.
I guess.
Shipped out on the Scopuli. It went dark right after takeoff.
You think a rich girl like her would have had that birthmark fixed?
That's a scar. Oh, it's a badge of defiance against everything she's supposed to be.
I mean, they've made it clear that she's like a tough, feisty fighter. You know? Like, he's sitting here trying to piece together her disappearance, and we know
We're the only ones ones who know
she was on that ship that they went to go save.
You get on that ship and chances are we're never coming out.
My name is James Holden, speaking for the 5 survivors of the Canterbury. Our ship was destroyed answering a bogus SOS from a ship called the Scapuli. We recovered a false beacon and identified it as Martian naval technology. It was a trap.
Shut him
Just
down.
lock us out. Lock us out.
Speak for us.
We intend to cooperate, host. This means we won't be harmed.
Should I smoke him? Say the word.
Oh shit.
Damn.
We're dead anyway. Any such action will only confirm that the Canterbury was destroyed by Mars. It just needs to reach one ship.
Don't count on it. The jammers were in range.
Oh shit, dude. He keeps making terrible decisions.
Gosh darn. Well, I mean, they have to survive this, otherwise there wouldn't be any more episodes, right? Right?
If they're not the main characters, who knows?
Oh, good call. Oh, that's not terrifying at all. That looked
ship.
totally normal. What was the ship that Darth Vader had?
Death Star, Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer. Didn't even like try to open the door. We're just gonna go through it. Fuck that. Oh god, what is it? What is it? What is it? What is that?
You are prisoners of the Mars Congressional Republic. Move and you die.
Dang, dude. So they speak normal English.
I think that they're people.
Yeah, clearly. I'm just spitballing.
You're just hopeful. You
I
want to
don't-
see a little green guy.
I don't know about little green guy, but they could just look different. I don't know. I'm keeping all expectations like as wide as possible. I'm not trying to like assume anything with this show. Like if I hear space and Mars and like all this other stuff, like I'm not gonna exclude the idea that there could be something else besides human type creatures roaming around out there.
All right.
I don't know. If not, I'm just, it doesn't matter. They clearly look like normal human beings who live on Mars.
Not clearly, because they had full body suits.
I mean, but their build from like the back. I mean, it's like Total Recall. People just went to Mars to go live there, so maybe that's what it is. Like,
they have a big giant thing up their sinuses. Remember that?
yeah. I mean, it was a problem, but I mean, they've all got different environments, so you don't know what kind of like appearance they have or any of that stuff. Because I mean, we saw what the Belter looks like on Earth. Like they've got the things because the spine like's falling down. Like they torture them with gravity. Like
Which that's just like nuts all in itself.
yeah, it's just all insane. But this is super interesting. What's the lead dude's name?
Holden.
Dude keeps making really terrible decisions.
They also call him Haas.
Yeah, he keeps getting them into a lot of trouble. I mean, he got
Ed and Alex almost died.
yeah, but even going back before that, he like relaunched the Distress. He put them out there to go follow the fake SOS. He got all their friends and their ship friggin' exploded. And then he wanted to chase the pirates and got them stuck in space.
And now they're being abducted anyways.
Yeah, and he tried to send out this message that got intercepted because they were already in range. Like, dude, just let someone else call the shots.
Right? Let Naomi Naomi seems to be like on top of her shit. So.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't shoot him on sight, so there's that. I guess that's one positive. But that whole scene when they were losing air, that shit was intense as hell.
That's scary stuff. I mean, that's like one of my biggest fears is die while drowning, die
lack
due
of
to
breathing.
Suffocation, lack of oxygen, however which way.
That sounds absolutely horrifying. And I for sure thought somebody was going to die in that moment. And they didn't yet, so that's good. But dang, like, this show does a really good job of building suspense and making you just like...
The entire thing was like panic.
Yeah, totally. And their whole situation is a giant panic. Just between fixing the radio and now getting friggin', we got saved. Nope, it's Mars.
Yeah. Well, and then like the whole station, Cirrus, I didn't quite get the pronunciation, but they're almost out of water.
Yeah, and the Belters are stealing it. And
gonna sell it.
Right. So that whole situation's
Until they dumped over a giant barrel of it. Why would you do that?
Guess they're punks.
True that.
But this investigation for the girl seems really interesting because we're kind of starting to learn more about her. That she had a rough relationship with her dad. They argued. They had problems. But she was also really feisty and a fighter and doesn't seem like somebody that would easily be kidnapped or taken advantage of or any of that stuff. And she ended up on like, she's a rich girl who ended up on this, they keep kind of classifying the ship as like kind of a piece of shit. Like with a couple crew members.
Scopuli.
Yeah, and that whole situation, it doesn't make sense. And Holden and the crew, they're out there. They're the one who answered that distress, which was a trap. So
it's a trap.
I don't know what that whole situation is going to play out to be, but it's all really interesting. And you've got the whole Miller investigation is interesting. He obviously has other police work that he has to do while he's also got this side job, which is off the books. This is all really interesting. I think these first 2 episodes have been really good. I don't feel overly overwhelmed yet by anything.
Mm-mm.
I feel like things are kind of making sense. We've got these worlds that are at, like, they got problems.
You understand their struggles right now.
There's a threat of potentially Mars and the Belters teaming up and causing a problem to Earth, which sounds like a horrible thing for Earth, and they don't want these 2 groups partnering up together.
Right.
And the one dude that they captured, he says he's one thing, but the person who's in charge, the woman, believes that he was in possession of the stealth technology and is a terrorist and it's going to cause a big problem.
OPA.
Yeah, and it's all really interesting, the politics that we're kind of seeing play out so far these first couple episodes too. So it's all really interesting. I'm fascinated by this show. First 2 episodes have been dope. They are really good. They're 2 for 2 for leaving us on really, really, really interesting cliffhangers.
Yep.
Where it's like, like, what? I wanted to see what these Martians are all about. I want to learn and figure things out, and I want to understand what these pirates are. And
well, I'm taking notes, so
I just want to learn because this is obviously very new. It's all completely different, and it's all interesting. So, do you have any thoughts?
No.
All right, y'all. That's going to do it for episode 2. Leave your comments down below. As always, share your thoughts. We love hearing from you. Like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and we'll catch you next week for another episode of The Expanse. See you then. Bye.